Hello, this is the Streaming Service with me, Justin Hill, where a weekend of staying in your pajamas and streaming your favourite shows is actually highly recommended by 4 out of 5 people who work on this podcast. I'll give you the rundown on everything worth watching that has landed on streaming services this week, plus catch you up on all the behind-the-scenes news you may have missed. This week, get ready to be smacked on the bottom with the new American Horror Story season, what to watch if you're missing The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the new Netflix series that is very... The call is coming from inside the house, but also from over across the street outside the house. Oh, you'll see what I mean. While we mourn the end of season 12 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, like seriously, who's going to throw an obscure party so that someone can have an utter meltdown and then we unpack it the following week? Oh yeah, The Real Housewives of Potomac has started. We've been saved. Potomac isn't messing around, diving straight into the drama with Ashley's not divorced divorce from her husband and all the housewives having something to say about it. One of those people is Robin, as she has her own non-traditional relationship with her hubby Juan, who she's divorced and then they've gotten back together and now they're getting married again. So naturally, when I caught up with her, I put the hard word on her about when they're getting hitched.
Everyone, absolutely everyone in the world is talking about one thing when it comes to you at the moment. And I need to ask you about it.
Everyone.
This bloody wedding license that everyone is talking about. Like obviously your relationship has been a huge part of the show, but when are you getting married? I mean, everyone wants to know, is it going to happen in this season? I mean, just make the fans be quiet.
I know, Justin, you know what? You got to watch the season. We have a really, in the trailer, you see us talk about the prenuptial agreement, which really is not a comfortable conversation. And so it kind of like, maybe slows wedding planning down, but You're really going to have to watch and see where we end up. You know how the story goes. You gotta
find out. She's doing the best teasers for this season.
Oh, she's so sneaky. If you've got a hole in your heart as big as Lisa Rinna's lips now that Beverly Hills is over, you can fill it with The Real Housewives of Potomac on Hey You Now. With new episodes every Monday, this one gets 7 engagement rings out of 10. Have you seen those videos of people online with those virtual reality headsets on and things get so real that they jump and then smash their coffee table? Well, Amazon Prime Video are dropping a series that takes the next step beyond that. Peripheral is a new series starring Chloe Grace Moretz, and it's based around the idea of what if virtual reality took a step forward and we could visit an alternate reality. The problem is this isn't exactly a sim that she's in, and there's a little bit more to this new game that she's playing.
It was like being there, in your body.
You're inside the peripheral. Piloting that body as if it were your own.
Holy shit.
I thought I was playing a sim.
It turns out if you prick us, we bleed.
In my experience, if you get into trouble in a game, you just mash the controller. That usually works. Based on the 2014 book of the same name and made by the same team behind Westworld, you can check out Peripheral on Amazon Prime Video on Friday, October 21. This one gets 8 Control-Alt-Deletes out of 10. From an alternate reality to one a bit closer to home, 1980s New York City. That's where the latest season of American Horror Story is set, and Ryan Murphy is again delivering us another epic masterpiece in season 11 of this show. No, Sarah Paulson and Jessica Lange aren't back, but Zachary Quinto is, and so is Patti LuPone, Billy Lord, and many of our favourite AHS actors, and some newbies too. This season promises to be its deadliest and its raciest, it seems, with lots of whips, chains, and leather featured in the lead up to the season dropping. Here's a little sneak peek for you. You can check out the first 2 episodes of American Horror Story New York City on Binge now. And if you've never watched this show, you don't have to have seen any of the other seasons for it to make sense. But come on, pop your AHS cherry. I'm giving this one 8 very gentle slaps with a chain out of 10. It's just not my thing. Speaking of Ryan Murphy, I started watching another one of his shows the other day, and let me tell you, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and I didn't even realise I had literally binged episode after episode. The show I'm talking about is currently in the #1 spot on Netflix, and it's bumped off the Dharma series, and it's called The Watcher. It stars Naomi Watts and Bobby Cannavale, who play a husband and wife who move into this bougie house in the suburbs. They then start getting anonymous letters from someone who's apparently watching them and their kids, weird, and then they start looking into all the creepy stuff that's happened in the house in the past.
We moved out here because we wanted to feel safe. And the opposite's happening. Never felt more unsafe in my life.
I don't think you're in danger. This is just a prank.
It's not a prank. You need to sell. Do.
I'm still watching, and I would be very afraid if I were you.
The best part about this show is it's actually based on a true story. Yes, some weirdo was creepily watching this poor family and harassing them out of their minds. It also stars Jennifer Coolidge, who plays a divorcee real estate agent who describes herself as being in the best shape of her life and getting consistent dick. Bless. You can check out The Watcher on Netflix now. I'm giving this one 9 anonymous letters out of 10. In the vault this week, we're going full-on romance with the movie The Notebook. Now, if you've not seen it, the film stars Ryan Gosling, who, by the way, is in Australia shooting a movie at the moment. Hi, Ryan. And Rachel McAdams, who play a couple who fall in love and are separated by fate, and we follow their story. Fun fact about this film, Rachel beat out Reese Witherspoon and Jessica Biel for her role and only received the script the night before her audition. Actually, on that, Jessica Biel did her audition with Ryan Gosling where she was covered in blood. She was in the middle of shooting Texas Chainsaw Massacre and had to do her audition in between takes. Doesn't really say romance, does it? You can check out The Notebook on Foxtel, Apple TV Plus, or Binge now. In announcements this week, Netflix have revealed that they're introducing a new subscription level for those of us watching our pennies. Their new basic with ads subscription will cost you $6.99 and will launch on November 4 in Australia. So what's different? Well, for the lower price, you need to watch about 4 to 5 minutes of ads per hour. You won't be able to download titles, and some movies and TV shows won't be available due to licensing, but it's not bad for $7, is it? If you want a very quick rundown on everything that's worth watching for the month of October on each platform, follow me on TikTok at @just_hill now. That's all for this week from me. I will, of course, be back next Friday when I'll have a sneak peek at season 2 of The White Lotus for you. Make sure you subscribe to the streaming service on the Listener app to be the first to hear it, and I'll see you next week.
Listener.